Alrighty, so we're here at the dog park on Bay Street. It's Bay Street Park. It's a little county park, and they have a dog park, and it's just nice to come and hang out here sometimes and watch the dogs, and some cool people come. So it's pretty comical. I like watching a lot of people bring their little dogs, and they go crazy running around. So it's pretty fun to watch. It'll put a smile on your face. So, but today, just from hearing about Manasota Beach here and there, I was going to go ahead and do a little day trip over there. Working the hurricanes, there were quite a few people that mentioned that was the go-to place to go find shark teeth. So Venice is the shark tooth capital of the world. So on Manasota Beach, they're kind of like seashells there. The shark teeth you can just find walking along the beach. Hopefully, we'll see if that's true. So I'm gonna head on over there and see if we can find some shark teeth, and hopefully keep a few nice ones. So I'll update as we go along. Alrighty, we made it. So let's go check it out. So this is the building at the main beach entrance, and that's where the bathrooms are and whatnot. So it's nicely put together, pretty welcoming. And so anyway, this leads to the beach. It's a nice day today. No, I don't like to swim that much. I'd probably end up drowning. No lifeguard job for me. So here's the beach. It's kind of a long peninsula that goes down, and I'm gonna walk it for a little bit and see if we can find some shark teeth. Alright, so I'm a little bit off the water's edge in this little area where the shells are, and you can see there's some other people that have little strainers, and they sift out in the water there looking for shark teeth. So it's a thing out here for sure, but I'm not going to go that far because I don't want to buy equipment and all that. But what I'm doing is just kind of uncovering the shells like that, because I think they're a little heavier, so they're probably going to be down in there. But a lot of these little black fragments I think are shark teeth, but I did find this one. So, and I found another one, but you can see it's broken. So I'm trying to find a whole one. So I'll keep looking. So here's what they generally look like. I don't know if they're fossilized, but they're generally dark colored, blackish. And so, I found a few like that. I'm looking for one that's a pretty good one, but one that's a little bit more intact or whole. But they do get kind of weathered down in here, but this is just what I'm doing, kind of opening up, finding areas where I think heavier stuff might have deposited. But maybe we can find one while I'm going here. A lot of little fragments of them. See, so that's one there. Keep that one. There's one there, little one. Keep that one. Let's try this area. It's like a old, maybe tip of one. There's some other tooth, I don't know. Pretty cool. Keep that one. It's part of one, really old. All worn down. They're heavier too. Look at that. Yeah. It's not total, but the tip is intact. I have them in my mouth, so I was talking funny there. But you'd see there's little fragments around. Ooh. It's an old piece. I thought I saw a good one there. That one. Yeah, tip's broken. It's not easy to find an intact one. Or a complete one, rather. But we'll keep going here. There's definitely a layer. Kind of just like similar to gold. You gotta find the zone where that weight generally gets deposited. It's an old something. So what I'm thinking, like looking at this is like where the water kind of washed up, and then there's an area where maybe some heavier stuff was deposited in here. So let's go check that out. Cool shells, dead fish. Pretty good one there, I would say. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Cool, and they're heavy. Well, okay. Looked around quite a bit here and found quite a few. So I think I'm going to go ahead and walk behind me there. Down a ways, this peninsula goes for miles. This is just thin strip of land, and it's pretty nice just for beach walking. So I'm going to walk down, see if I can see any more seashells. Cool. like a conch, a whole conch would be cool. I know they're around. I saw for sale at sand sculpture event. So maybe I'll find something like that. But a lot of cool seashells here, and then these little shark teeth, they're definitely here. You know, they're not just laying all over the place. You got to put in a little effort, but they're here. You'll find them if you come and spend a little time. So it's pretty fun. So I'm gonna keep looking. There's a lot of these little shells, but this one was especially nice. So I'll zoom in on it if I can. It's a really nice day here, actually. This beach isn't very crowded. It is Wednesday, but well, I feel pretty fortunate to be here. It's about 80-something degrees, and it's really nice. But anyway, here's a little progress report on my finds so far. Maybe about an hour looking. Here you go. Got that one nice one there. But yeah, they're really cool. So I'm gonna keep hunting for them, but that's how many I have so far. So I'm walking the beach. I was gonna head down a little further here. Still looking for seashells and whatnot. But there's something down here on the beach, so let's go check it out. I'm not sure what kind of fish it is, but it's big. Big fish. Interesting. All right, so I walked down quite a ways here, and here's another large fish that's dead, and there's quite a few dead fish. There's another one out there, a big one. And I ran into a couple people that I've spoken to, and a lot of these dead fish are primarily due to red tide, which is a man-caused event for the most part, from the sugarcane industry in Florida. And then I guess there's a lot of fertilizer, phosphorus runoff, and it can cause this red tide. And I think it's a bacteria or an algae bloom or something. I'm not sure exactly what causes the fish to die. It could be oxygen depletion, not sure. But anyway, it's kind of a bummer to see. But anyway, I just thought I'd just share that. But anyway, I've found quite a few shark teeth, and talked to some people from England, and they were fun to talk to, and they were here after a few years not being able to come here, but they usually come here for a bit, for a few weeks every year to get a little sun. And so they were looking for some shark teeth too. And yeah, so that was a nice interaction. But anyway, I'm gonna keep looking for various shells and whatnot. I saw one over here just a second ago, but there's so many shells, it's crazy. I mean, you can just look all day at shells. But I did find a really nice shell, but I try not to keep too much. But this puppy, it's a nice shell. It's in good shape, intact, nice color. So keep that one. I saw another one here. This one, that might be a keeper. I'll have to take a look at it. But anyway, I'm gonna keep looking around for cool things. Okay, so I was talking to a fisherman down the way, down there. And anyway, I caught a couple sand fleas because I was looking for shark teeth, so I gave it to them and they really appreciated that. But they told me a little bit more about the algal bloom from the fertilizer. And apparently, it's not bacteria or anything like that. It's basically it produces a neurotoxin and kills some of the fish. And so these big fish are called blue drum. So that's their common name around here. And they're pretty sizable fish. See how big they are. So anyway, that's a little bit more information on the red tide and what causes it and what happens because of it. I found another really cool seashell. This one here. I decided to keep that one. It's nice. It's in good shape, so it's hard to find ones in good shape, but that's a cool one. I haven't seen one like that before, so I'm gonna keep that one. So anyway, that's the status currently. And fishermen also said that the snowbirders, actually I guess next month is when they come. I thought they had already all been here because I'm here, but I guess I'm an early snowbird, so next month I guess is typically when a lot of them arrive. Makes sense, kind of after the holidays, and then come down here and kick off the new year and ride out the winter. So anyway, and then here's, actually I'll show you this little area right here. It's a little bit rare. It's actually rocky through here, which you don't see much. And there's cool rocks. I mean, there's so many seashells. And they actually use it as ground cover around here. All these seashells. So all the white areas, all these thousands of seashells. And then they're actually embedded, fossilized, and old ones in these rocks. So it's really old seabed here. So it's pretty cool. You don't see that much, but here's more. If you like geology, here's a little bit of that for you. But yeah, so these shark teeth also that I'm finding, you would think they're like fresh shark teeth, but there is I guess a fossilized region out off the coast here, a ways out, that's eroding, and these shark teeth are millions of years old, and they're fossilized, and they slowly get released as that region erodes, and then they get washed in to the shore. So it's not like there's a bunch of sharks hanging out around here. It's just basically that area that's releasing them. So that's kind of the backstory on that. But so that actually is kind of cooler to find these really ancient shark teeth. So anyway, I'm gonna keep venturing on here. Alrighty, so it's actually the next day, and I just wanted to wait for a little better light to show my haul for the shark teeth that I found and some of the seashells. So these are the cool seashells that I found. It's really nice colors. I mean, there's tons of nice seashells around here on the beaches, but it's hard to find ones that still have their good color and fully intact. So that one, and then this one was like a little bright neon light on the beach. It was just crazy. The color is so intense. Orange on that. Really a neat little shell. And then this one, it's
Kind of nice, elegant shell, which is in good shape. So I really like that one. And then these are the shark teeth, and they look a lot better in the sun today. Last night when I got back to the truck, it was getting a little darker. So I did film them, but I wasn't really happy with how it turned out because it was all kind of shadowed out. But so these are the fragments that I got, and they're all pretty cool. And then these are kind of the ones that I especially like, that are in pretty good shape, like this one here. So anyway, you got to look quite a bit. It was I spent quite a bit of time finding these, but there's obviously different species. Like I really like this little triangular one. It's kind of typical of a kind of a shark tooth to me. And these more pointed ones. So there's definitely different species. So anyway, it was a fun day, and I met some cool people out fishing and other people looking for shark teeth and seashells, and so it was a nice day. I really enjoyed it. Glad I went there, and I would recommend Manasota Beach for just going and finding some shark teeth. There's actually around the main building at the beach entrance, I noticed later as I was leaving the concrete, there's an area where they have just like thousands of these little shark teeth that are embedded into the concrete sidewalk. So there's millions of them, but anyway, it's a cool thing. So it was a lot of fun. And the next section I filmed the sunset, which was pretty nice. It took a little time to have a little food and enjoy the sunset, and so enjoy that. Alexander adventures on.